I knew there was something. I do want to watch Black Phone.
Me too.
I do want to watch that. All right. All right, I'm back with Rhea. I am completely blind to this franchise, Black Phone. I like Ethan Hawke. I like The Mask. I don't know that much about it. So the trailer 2 dropped. I don't really have expectations. Let's just get reacting. Let's see this.
I'm excited. Here. I'm a big fan of the original.
Okay. Ooh, creepy. Ooh, Alice in Chains song. I love that song. I gotta watch the first one now.
I had a bad dream.
Oh, it's a literal Black Phone. Okay. All right, before we go further, I like the vibe of this already. I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued.
It's very well song. Does it help?
No, I mean that doesn't hurt. I do really like Alice. Especially it's a different version of him where they really just focus on his voice. But yeah, this is really drawing me in this trailer.
Hello, Finny.
Oh, that's Hiccup.
Oh, it's Hiccup. Okay.
I was like, where did I see this guy? Okay, so this is the part where it's scary. Like it's Hiccup, I think. How to Train Your Dragon.
Hello, Finny.
Hello. It's October.
Did you think our story was over? You're dead. You, of all people, know that dead is just a word.
Ooh. What is he skating?
He's here.
Oh. Oh.
Vengeance is mine.
Oh! Why did he do that?
Vengeance is mine. I didn't know that there was.
He sounded like that.
I didn't know that there was revenge involved.
Yes. Black Phone 2. I like the ringing at the end. Oh, I love that they used that song. That did make it more appealing to me. I definitely have to see the first one now. I'm gonna ask my wife. I think she saw it too. I'll ask her to watch it with me. 10 out of 10. I'm like really intrigued. I love Ethan Hawke. The Mask is cool. It seems like above the rest of like I don't want to diminish other horror movies like cookie cutter villains, but he's got enough there. It's like this is a special type of villain, to me at least what I know of. And just the Ethan Hawke voiceover. But the way it was filmed too, and that when he was skating on ice towards the screen was really creepy. I love that. So 10 out of 10. I think I want to see this one. Yes, for sure. Rhea, your thoughts? You could be harsh if you want to. If you're like, it's all right. Go ahead. Right ahead.
Okay, so the reason I am going to give it an 8 out of 10 is because I just kept thinking back to the first movie and potential Easter eggs that I can kind of associate to what I remember from seeing it like a few years ago. It's been a while. Like I only watched it once, but I really enjoyed it. And I think what I liked about the first movie, not to spoil too much, is that it felt like the universe was very much like encapsulated into just a neighborhood, and I thought that was what kind of made it a little bit more terrifying or like more like I guess like engaging, because there was like not this whole other universe or supernatural stuff happening outside of the context of of just like the small setting in the film. Whereas with the sequel here, I am getting a sense that there are, more things involved than just, this this one, serial killer figure. Like there's other supernatural stuff that we didn't get a whole lot
Okay.
of information on in the first movie. So that sounds kind of cool. So yeah, I guess like I'm a little hesitant because sometimes when a movie gives you like origin stories of like, a good classic movie, like how all the Halloween sequels kind of felt like they're not as good because they keep trying to fill in the blanks of information that don't really enrich, your connection to the first movie as much, if that makes sense. Like
Mhm.
it kind of as much as it's like adding to the lore, it's kind of it's taking away from like what makes it scary and engaging to begin with. So I'm hoping
Okay.
that's not the case here. Like as the world is
Like
expanding.
like I'm trying to boil down what you're saying. Like so to like have the sequel justify itself with, whereas the first one was like it's very rich world and it kind of was like self-contained maybe even.
Yes.
So does
Yes.
this justify it or does this justify just for sequel and a franchise type thing? Because that's where some horror movies go is once they get success, they're like, okay, we weren't planning to do a sequel, but let's make it work and kind of like
Yes.
patchwork it together. Is that
Mhm.
kind of what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So like I'm not saying Black Phone is as anywhere good as Halloween, the original, but I think they both stand as like complete, stories on their own and they don't necessarily need, additional lore or sequels, but but it does enrich my connection with them because it's more content and, it builds my fandom. So yes, like I'm optimistic. So I do give it like an 8 out of 10. So that's a good
Oh,
score,
cool,
I
cool.
think.
So, and hopefully, yes, if you're a fan of the series too, if you have concerns like Rhea, hopefully this justifies its existence, which is always a fear with all, with a lot of horror movies IP, because they go down that route. And let's hope Art the Clown never gets to that point. I've heard,
Terrifier 4.
I've heard that this is the final one, Art Terrifier 4, and then the first 15 minutes shows his backstory, which I think is a mistake. But I
Yeah.
actually want to message the director. I would love to get the director on for an interview. He's very engaged on X, so we'll work on that. So thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.
Bye.